Hi YouTubers, this is Superman G coming back at you with another video. And I want to talk to you about the version of Windows that has just expired, which is Windows 11 23H2. Now I'm going to bring up a web page for you to check out, and this web page is endoflife.date. It is a Windows page that shows you all the different versions of Windows that have come and gone as far as being supported by Microsoft. So it started with Windows 10 version 1607, and from there it went up to 1703, and it shows you when these versions were created. So if we go back to the top, you'll see the release date of the version, when it was released, whether it has active support or no support, security support, extended security updates, and the latest release notes. So if we look here, we can see that the W stands for Windows, the E stands for Enterprise, and the LTS, if you scroll to the bottom, it'll show you what these letters mean. E is Enterprise Education and Internet of Things Enterprise Editions. W is Home, Pro for Education, and Pro for Workstations Editions. LTS is Long-Term Service Channel Branch. So we're going to really focus on the Windows version. So we're looking at right now version 11, 23H2 for Windows, which was created 2 years ago on the 31st of October 2023. It ended 2 days ago, the 11th of November of this year. And the extended service updates, they are not available according to Microsoft. And now it could come up where they may enable extended security updates, but I mean, it's Microsoft's choice. So now Windows 10 22H2, as you can see, it ends in 2 years and 11 months because Microsoft extended the service updates for that, which is October 10, 2028. So that is actually good for the people that are still on Windows 10. But what I want to talk to you about is that I just upgraded from Windows 23H2 to Windows 11 24H2. And since Windows 23H2 has expired, so now I have 1 year. 1 year ago it was released back in October 2024, and it ends in about next year, October of next year, 13th of October of next year. And there are no extended security updates available at this current time. But what I want to show you is they have released Windows 11 25H2 version about a month and 2 weeks ago, which was the 30th of September of this year, and it ends in a year and 11 months, which is the 12th of October 2027. Now, I don't usually upgrade to the newest operating system versions, at least until maybe a year or two, because they're still trying to work out bugs in the system, and I don't want to be a guinea pig. I refuse to have my computer be a guinea pig for these new operating system versions. So I want to stay on Windows 11 24H2 until either this expires or until I have to go up to 25H2. But I'm going to show you how to do that. So when you go to Windows settings and you go to Windows Update, it will not pull down Windows 25H2. It'll keep me on 24H2. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So what you want to do is you want to go down to your taskbar, click on your Start button, and up here at the top or the search bar, you want to type in the letter GPEDIT, GPEdit. I gotta bring this over from my other window, and you're gonna come to this window will come up, local group policy editor. And if you move your cursor over to where your cursor turns into a double arrow pointing left and right, hold down your left mouse button and drag this window over so you can see what you weren't able to see with this pane being in the way. So from here, you're going to click on administrative templates, you're going to come down to where it says Windows Components. Click on that. Slide this bar over so you can see. And you're going to slide this down till you see Windows Update, which is right here. You can click on that, slide this pane over a little more, and come down to where you see Manage Updates Offered from Windows Update. And you're going to click on that. Now I'm going to expand this window so you can see what you need to see. You're going to come down to this area right here where it says Select the Target Feature Update Version. You're going to click on that, and it's going to open up this window. Now, when you open up this window, if you've not done this before, it's going to be the bullet here is going to be here where it says Not Configured, and all this will be grayed out. So you click on Enabled, and this will open up. Once you click Enabled, you're going to come here to this window which says which Windows product version would you like to receive future updates for example Windows 10. You're going to type in Windows 11, and then down here where it says target version for feature updates, you're going to type in 24H2. Now if you have 25H2 installed and you want to stay only on Windows 25H2 version as far as the updates, it will not go backwards. If you installed Windows 25H2, you will only get updates for 25H2. If you have 24H2 installed and you do not do this, it will try to get you to upgrade to 25H2. So if you want to stay on 24H2, type in 24H2. Once you type all this in, you're going to come to where it says Apply, click on that, and then click OK. You do not have to worry about restarting the computer. You're going to click the X there. And to really find out if it really worked, you're going to come back down here to the Start button. You're going to click on that. You're going to click on Settings. You're going to come over here to where it says Windows Update. Click on that. And then you're going to click on Check for Updates. Now, I may not have updates because I've pretty much gotten all my updates for Windows 24H2. But if it finds updates, it'll bring them down. But if you want to make sure that you are actually on the version that you're on, you can also come down to the Start button, click on that, and you're going to type in the letters W as in Winfield, I as in Igloo, N as in Nancy, V as in Victor, E as in Echo, and R as in Robot, and press Enter. This window will pop up, which will show you which version of Windows 10 or Windows 11 that you have. In this case, it says Microsoft Windows version 24H2, and that's how you find out what version is installed on your computer. And therefore, you can stay on this version of Windows 24H2. Windows 25H2 you don't have to worry about. Now if they came out with like a Windows 26H2 and you want to stay on 25H2, then go back through the steps I just showed you on how to stay on that current version of the Windows version. Also, if you decide that you want to upgrade to Windows 25H2, then just go back through the steps of where I showed you how to engage Windows 24H2 and just click on the disable, and that will allow you to go back to the settings and Windows Update, and your 25H2 should come down to you. Now I also want to say that sometimes even with that setting that you made where you just want to have the 24H2 version, just get updates for that without going to 25H2, sometimes the cumulative updates that you get from those versions will override the settings that we just did. And if that's the case, then you need to go back into GP Edit and re-enable the settings that we just did. Sometimes it'll do it and sometimes it won't. You just have to go back and check every time you do a cumulative update, which is a big update. And that's pretty much it. I hope this helps you guys out. You all take care, be safe, and peace out.